it's quite a distance away. So what I thought was, let's take a nether portal, put it on the nether roof, go to the location in the nether, because the nether, every block in the nether equals 8 blocks in the overworld. So traveling will be made a lot faster. Then we take a railway system and we build some rails all the way to the area there. And then we break the bedrock. Well, we don't need to break the bedrock. We just go through the portal and we should be in the area that I have planned. But the thing is, if we get into the nether, the amount of blocks we're going to have to travel is still quite a lot. I think it's 300 blocks to the left and 700 and something blocks south. So we're going to need a lot of rails, a lot of power rails, a lot of redstone blocks just to get there. So what I did was, I did some gathering. I used this iron farm, I got some gold, some redstone, and we have all of the supplies, hopefully, to get there. I don't know if that's going to be enough, because this is a distance to travel. But the thing is, if we get the system built, we can have minecarts with chests in it. We can load the resources, and we can send it to the area. So then we don't have to carry all of them. So it'll make our trips easier. We'll have a lot of minecarts there, and it's easier to unload them in the overworld. So I'm going to get into that, start breaking the bedrock. Here, I think I'm going to use the easy method where you just place a ladder and throw an ender pearl into it, and then you should be able to glitch through. Yeah, it's a glitch. You glitch through the bedrock in the nether. So I'm going to go get an ender pearl. Luckily it's night, so I can go hunt some endermen, get an ender pearl, and then I'll see you guys, yeah, once the nether portal is set up. So I've hooked up the nether portal now, and it's on the roof of the bedrock. It looks crazy ominous up here. Look at this. See, here I found a spot. There was a single bedrock, so I placed the ladder, I threw my ender pearl, and I glitched through, and then I used the piston and TNT, where you place a block of redstone facing south with a piston next to it and a block of obsidian and a trapdoor, and then you open the trapdoor and you go into, I would like to say swimming mode, but it's almost flying, and then you try and place the piston, and when the TNT blows up you glitch and you break the block. So I did that over here, and now we have a tunnel all the way down, which we're not really going to need because all of our travel is going to be on the roof. So now I did the math. We need to go to 300 and something in that direction, and 700 and something in that direction. So I'm going to place a lot of rails, and the most efficient way to place them is 3 powered rails every 8, or 1 powered rail every 8. This increases travel time but reduces the resources intensity. So I'm going to see how far I get. I'm going to go in a straight line, and then I'm going to make a 90-degree curve, because I just feel like it's easier than going diagonally and getting lost. So yeah, I'm going to start building them, and I might time lapse a little bit of that. And so far, so good. All of these are placed now, but let me quickly show you the area I have in mind for this new base. What was that? Oh, shoot. That's not a good start. But this is the area I have in mind. It's a good balance between ice spikes biome, a plains biome, we have a jungle biome over there, we have some sand, we have a stone biome over there. This is like the center of all of the main things that we're going to need to make a pretty amazing base. So this is the same island type theme. This area that I'm standing on is only connected by a small piece of land over that way. I think we're going to separate that and make this a secluded island that's totally not connected to any of the mainland, and then we're going to turn this island into our base. I don't know if I'm going to flatten it, or whether I'm going to build a base in the sky, or whether my base is going to follow the contours of this island, but I think this is the area where the big base is going to be built. All I need to do now is go back to the nether, place my torches, and we need to start sending items over this way. So now in theory, we have a rail system from this portal to that portal. Now I think it's time for the maiden voyage. I'm gonna work on a release system in due time. So I have some extra powered rails and some extra blocks if I miscounted, because I definitely did. Some of these torches are definitely closer to each other than they should be. So I'm gonna finish this ride, and then if there's any faults I'm gonna fix them, and then I'll see you guys back at base. After a while I'm gonna craft some minecarts with chests and figure out a way to get the minecarts through the portal so they don't bump into each other and cause problems. So I'll see you guys once I have a system that works, and yeah, when we're ready to start moving items. Interesting fact, it takes 2 minutes and 11 seconds to complete the journey from here all the way to there. So imagine having to travel that in the overworld. It would take us about 10 minutes every time just to get there. It's not that way and back. And yeah, so I'm glad I did this in the nether. It saves so much time. So I'm gonna craft a lot of these babies with some chests in them, and then I'm gonna start sending resources all the way to that side. Still don't have a system, but we're getting there. And now we have minecarts with chests. This will make the transport of all of these items a lot easier. So I'm gonna get a bunch of items that I think we're gonna need. I'm gonna put them in this chest and then start filling up the minecarts and sending them that way. So yeah, I might do that in a montage. I'm not really sure, or I might just do it and see you guys at the base, the side, when we get there. So the first load is just gonna be cobblestone. I think the next load is gonna be smooth stone. Then the next load is going to be some farming goods, and then wood. I think that's going to be the main focus. Big building materials so that we can start laying out the frame of our base. But that's the first load done. We have some of the resources that we're going to need for the base. We have a lot of cobblestone, a lot of sandstone. I gathered that up. We have some sand, all the dry kelp we could get, a lot of wood, a lot of iron, some basic resources for farms. We got some pumpkin seeds, we got our melons, we got cacti, and then all of the most valuable things. Still have a lot to take over, so I still have a few trips to do before we're totally ready to start with this base. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. It's been a very, very moving episode. A lot of things need to be transported, a lot of logistics needed to be done. So in the next episode, I'll brief you on the plan that we have for the base. We might build over the water or use this island. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode when we can start building this base.